Hi everyone, how are you all? So already we have completed metallurgy chapter 200 plus bits, and I have completed these 200 plus bits in the form of 4 sets, and it is already uploaded in my channel. You can visit there and you can watch all the videos. So today I am with another chapter, that is our electric current chapter. Here also I am going to cover 200 plus bits. Okay, let's see the first question directly. I don't want to waste your time. So see the first question, what they have given: a charge is moved from point A to point B. The work done by the unit charge. So what is the definition of potential difference? Potential difference definition is nothing but the amount of work done by the electric force to move a charge is called as our, from one terminal to another terminal, is called as potential difference. It is also called as voltage. V is equals to amount of work done by the unit charge to move from one terminal to another terminal. This is the formula. The V is equal to W by Q. It is nothing but FEL by Q. Okay, now what will be our answer? Potential difference between A and B. Let's see the second question. Joule per coulomb. Joule. Now work done is measured in joule and the charge is measured in coulomb. Just now we have seen that V is equals to W by Q. Joule per coulomb, nothing but our voltage. Potential difference, nothing but volt. Now what is the unit for what? What is the unit for power? And ampere is the unit for current, and ohm is the unit for resistance. Okay, the unit of charge, just now I said charge is measured in coulomb. Okay, volt is the unit of, volt is the unit of potential difference, and we'll be calling this potential difference as EMF when it is connected to a DC source. We'll be calling it as EMF. So what we can say that the EMF and potential difference both will have same unit, that is our volt. Okay, what is our answer? Volt is the unit of potential difference. Next one, the surface of the earth is taken as a potential. What is the potential of earth? Surface of the earth, that is our zero potential. Electric power, yes, power formula is what? P is equals to VI. So according to Ohm's law, V is equals to what? V is equals to IR. Substitute that, what you will get? P is equals to I square R, or we can take P is equals to V square by R. Anything is correct. So what is that option? Option D. Option D is our answer. P is equals to VI. The resistance of ideal voltmeter. So here if you connect a bulb to a source, okay, so current will, here current is, this is the path of the current will move in this way. So if you connect a voltmeter here, this voltmeter tells about the potential difference across this bulb. Now when at this junction, what happens? Current divides into two paths. When current passes through it, the voltmeter also consumes little amount of energy, potential difference in the current. So if it is consuming the current, we will not get the exact potential difference across the bulb. So here what we have to do, we have to increase the resistance to a larger value such that the current should not move. We already know that if resistance is more, in that path current will not move. So what we can say that the ideal voltmeter resistance should be maximum, that should be our infinite. So ideal voltmeter, what about the ideal ammeter? It should be 0. Okay, 0. Ampere second, ampere means nothing but it's unit of current. Ampere second, okay, is unit for what they have asked. What is the formula for I? I is equals to Q by T. Yes, by bring the t to the left side, become I into T. I means current, amperes, T means seconds. Ampere second is unit for charge. Charge, where is it? Option number B. Let's see the next question, 10th question. If the EMF of the filament in a heater is reduced by 10%, so length is reduced by 10%, they have said. So what will be the final length? Nothing but L minus 10% of L. So we can simply say that 0.9 L. 0.9 L. So remember, keep in your mind 0.9 L. Now what is the relation between power and the voltage? V is equals to V square by R. Now what is the relation between R and length? R is equals to rho L by A, means in place of R I can substitute L here. So substitute that. So P is equals to V square by L. So P is inversely proportional to length. So P1 by P2 I can write as L2 by L1. Here L2 value how much we have got? 0.9 L. Substitute that, is equals to 0.9 L by L. L gets cancelled. It is our P2 by P1. So what we have got? What we have got? Tell me. P1 by P2. Ultimately what I can write, P2 is equals to 1 by 0.9 P1. 1 by 0.9 P1. Okay. Now we require the percentage of P2. This is nothing but P1 minus P2 by P1 into 100. Substitute that 1 minus 1 by 0.9 by 1 by 0.9 into 100. So this is what we get. So when you do all the cancellation part, you'll get 11%. Okay. So if you see the option, what we have given increases by 10%, increase by 19%, increase by 4%, so should be increased by 11%. Option number A is our answer. Some mistake is there. Increases by 11%. Okay, let's see the next question. Now the example for non-ohmic conductor. Non-ohmic conductor means which will not follow the Ohm's law is called as non-ohmic conductor. So here gases, semiconductors all comes under non-ohmic. So semiconductor means if you see the options, diode is a semiconductor. So what we can say that is our answer. The specific resistance is numerically equal to the resistance. So what is the relation between resistance and specific resistance? R is equals to rho L by A. So if I bring this A and L to left side, become what that R is equals to R into A by L. So area is measured in centimeter square, length is measured in centimeter. Here we come into the options. So what we can say that it is equal to option number D. You can say 1 centimeter length and 1 centimeter square of area of cross section. Option number D is our answer. Let's see the next page. Okay, let me zoom it. Now two resistors are connected in parallel, okay, and the current through it in the combination. So V is equals to IR, you know it, V is equals to IR, right? If I bring this I to left side, what becomes V by I is equals to R. So if you observe here, R and I is what? Inversely proportional. See option equal to both of the resistance, that is wrong. Direct ratio of resistance, no, it is an inverse ratio. Option number C is our answer. Is the inverse ratio of the resistance. The resistivity of the semiconductor, that is an important bit. Always remember, it is an important bit. See, usually resistance value increases, then the temperature also increases. That is the thing what we are observing in the metal conductor. But in the semiconductor, it will be reverse. Means as the resistance temperature value increases, the resistivity value decreases. This is a rare case of semiconductors. So decreases with as the temperature increases. Option number 14 is our answer. Option number 14A is our answer. What is the power product produced by the appliance market 24 volt 2 amps? So P is equals to VI, right? So 24 into 2, 48. Option number C is our answer. 16th question, what is the effective resistance of appliance 240 and 4 amps? Resistance they are asking. V is equals to IR, right? Resistance means when you bring this I to left side, we will get what? R is equals to V by I. So 240 by 4. 6 for the 24, so 60 is our answer. 60 ohms. Now 17th question, for ohmic devices the resistance depends on the potential difference across it and current flowing through it. Okay, reason according to Ohm's law, V is proportional to a given temperature. Okay, reason is correct, but if you observe in the assertion, something is missing here. They have not given constant temperature, so we can say that assertion is wrong, reason is correct. Option number D is our answer. Now 18th question, a bulb rated 240 volt, okay, 100 watt is connected to 120 volt. Which of the following is correct? The bulb lighted initially, then fuses away. The bulb lights up to a normal brightness. Bulb is lighted but is dim. The bulb fuses. Okay. Now if you observe these two things, these are called as the rated voltage and rated watt of the bulb. Means for 240 volt it will have 100 watts. But if the same bulb is connected to 120 volt, so we already know the relation P is equals to VI. So P is directly proportional to V. So if you observe here, a 240 watt bulb is 240 volt bulb is connected to 120 volt. So here the voltage has been decreased. If voltage is decreased, what will happen to the power of the bulb? Decreases. Power consumed. So what we can say that option that bulb will be lighted but it will be dim. Option number C is our answer. What is a 1 unit of household electrical energy? It is very easy. 1 unit is equals to 1 kilowatt hour, which is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power of 6 joules. So if it is, they have given in 10 power of 5, I think. So what is that? 36 into 10 power of 5. Because if you multiply with 10 by 10, then only we will get this value. So 36 into 10 power of 5. The electric cell, the electrode connected to positive terminal of the battery is called. So positive terminal is called as anode and negative terminal is called as a cathode. Option number D. The positive charge ions, and so positive charge ions are called as cations. Remember the differences. If they are asking ions, positive charge ions is called as cations and negative charge ions is called as anions. If they are asking the terminals, positive terminal is called as anode. Okay. Thick wire has dash resistance. You see the relation R is equals to rho L by A. See here relation. If area is more, resistance will be less. So thick wire means if you take this wire, your area is more means resistance is less. The thick wire will have what? Less resistance comparing with the thin wire. The equivalent resistance of a series component. Series component, what is the formula? R equivalent is equals to R1 plus R2. What are the values they have given? 10 plus 10, 20. Option number D is our answer. Let's see the next page. Okay, let me zoom it. Now the quantity which has SI unit as a coulomb. Coulomb means sorry. Okay, SI unit as coulomb. So coulomb means what? Charge is measured in coulomb. Electric charge. Option number C. The unit of potential difference. Potential difference unit is what? Volt is our answer. Option number A. Which of the following is true for conductor like metal according to Lorentz? What are the options? The Lorentz rule. Now negative answer fixed. That is negative answer fixed. Wrong. Positive ions move. Wrong. Positive ions are fixed. Yes, that is correct. So since the positive ions are fixed, that is called as the fixed position of positive ions are called as our lattice. Okay. SI unit of EMF, just few minutes back only I told EMF and potential difference both are the same, so unit will be same, that is our volt. Now bulb is marked 60 watt and 12 volt, it is connected to 12 watt. If you observe here, previous case it is 100 watts and 240 volt and 120 volt. So power is decreased. So here if you observe here 12 volt, same. So power will be same, 60 watts. At the time of short circuit, what will happen? Time of short circuit, current will be increased. Number C. Potential difference is measured by. So if you see ammeter is for current, galvanometer is used to find the presence of current in the conductor. Battery is wrong, voltmeter is the right answer. Option number D. Let's see the next question. A resistor is connected to a battery by which temperature is increased. What will happen? Which will not change, they are asking. First thing, they have given drift speed of the conductor, that is itself correct. Drift speed means what? The constant speed with which the electron moves through the conductor. Okay, that is called as drift speed. So that will not change. Now, what is the relation between drift speed and current? I is equals to NQA VD. I is equals to NQA VD. N is called as number, Q is called as charge, number of charges in an area of cross section. Drift speed. In flow of electricity, AC current is better than DC. Yes, it is, because it can be modified. What is the option there again? It can be rectified. Yes. It can be produced easily. Yes. Thin wire can be also used. Yes, it is also correct. This is safe. So all the four options are correct. Which are the option? Yes, I think fourth one. Option number 4 is the right answer. A and B are two bulbs. They are manufactured in such a way that they can work at same voltage if the electric power is P greater than B. Okay. Now these are called as rated power. Manufactured means for rated power. So what is the relation between P and V? P is equal to V squared by R. So here if I write here, if we reverse change the factors, we can write that rated power of bulb A is nothing but V squared by PA. Okay. And the resistance of B at rated power bulb B, V squared by PB. If you observe here, these are inversely proportional. Rated power and the resistance inversely proportional. Keep in your mind. Now they said it is connected to V voltage. Now what will be the consumed power? P is equals to I square R RA PA dash. Think that PA dash consumed power. Now here just now we have seen that if resistance is RA means what? RA and PA is how it is related, inversely proportional. So it will have less power. So power consumed by, so it is inversely RA. Just now saying RA is inversely proportional to rated power bulb A. So what we can say that it is inversely proportional to be less value. So PA dash value will be what? Less. So power consumed by PA will be less than the power consumed by PB, or inversely you can say power consumed by PB is greater than the power consumed by PA. So what is that? We can say yes, option C is our answer. Assertion: the temperature coefficient of resistance is always positive. That is wrong. Just now we have seen that for the semiconductor, as the temperature increases, what we have seen? the resistive value decreases, so it is wrong. Assertion is wrong. On increasing temperature, resistance of the metal and alloys increase. That is correct on that. So assertion is wrong, reason is correct. Option number D is our answer. Let's see the next page. Okay, now resistance of the wire of uniform diameter D and length is L. So what is the formula? R is equals to rho L by A. A means area. So if you observe the conductor, so how it look? It looked like a circle. So area is nothing but area of a circle, nothing but pi r square. So what I can write here, R is equals to rho L by pi r square. So here they have given a diameter. Half of the diameter is called as a radius. So ultimately what I can have this formula, R is equals to rho L by pi d by 2 square. So you remember these two values, those are all constants. L by d by 2 square is related. Now what they have given, length is increased to 4L and diameter to 2D. Substitute that. R is equals to, length is increased to 4L. 4L by diameter increased to 2D by D whole square. So 2 gets cancelled. What do you get? Same thing we have got the first case. So R is not changing. What? Option number D is our answer. In case of 4 wires are the same material, the resistance will be minimum. When it will be minimum, when we get the denominator value will be more. So if you observe here in the options, it will L by 2. So denominator gets 2, and so here what we can say that option number B is our answer. Only to solve it is an easy question. A wire of length 10 meter is connected between the terminals of battery EMF 8 volt. Later the wire is cut into 5 hours. So they have not given the resistance, so I will take it as 10 hour. 10 meters, so 10 hour I have taken. So 5 parts. So what is each part resistance? 2 ohms. It is connected in parallel they have given. So 5 parts, 1 by 2 hour, 1 by 2 hour plus 1 by 2 hour plus 1 by 2 hour. So what will be our 5 by 2 hour? It is our 1 by r value, 1 by r equivalent. So r equivalent value will be how much? 2r by 5. That is our r equivalent value. Now what they are asking, let's see. In the second case, power gives more electric power, which is incorrect option in the following. Let's find out the current value. I is equals to V by R. Okay, what is the V value given? 8. R value how much we have got? 2R by 5. So what will get? 8 into 5 by 2R. 2 4s are, yes, 5 4s are 20. So you can say that 20 times. So if you observe here in the second option, they have given 25 times. That is our answer. Option number B is our answer. A student connected ammeter and voltmeter in series to a battery. Okay, ammeter and voltmeter in series to a battery. Okay, then he has got A and V value. Then the resistor is connected in parallel to the voltmeter. If it is connected in parallel, what will happen? As the resistance value increases, V value decreases. So what we can say that A value also increases. So A is increased, V is decreased. In the experiment to verify Ohm's law, the rheostat. So usually nowadays in the Ohm's law experiment, we will be taking, instead of iron spoke, will be considered, sorry, this is wrong. Instead of iron spoke, will be considered one rheostat. So this is the symbol for rheostat. So rheostat is nothing but, here also will be rheostat, other name is variable resistor. We can change the resistance on this rheostat. So it is used for what? Resistance of the resistor. Now 40th bit. If n equal resistors are connected in series n equivalent means what? Nr is the formula. Okay, and connected in parallel means r by n is the formula. Then they are asking the ratio. Okay, nr by r by n. So r by n. So n comes to the numerator, will become what? N square r by r. R gets cancelled. N square is our answer. Option number D. Two resistors are connected as the same current means it should be a series connection. So series. 42nd question, consider the following statement. In series connection, same current passes through each element. Yeah, just now seen that. In series connection, same current. In parallel connection, same voltage. So they both are correct. Option number A and B is correct answer. Right. Let's see the next question. Okay, almost over. The specific resistance of the wire. Now, specific resistance is also called as resistivity. Okay, specific resistance depends on two factors. One is nature of the material and the temperature. Okay, so if you observe here, they have given area, length, resistance, material. Yes, that is our answer. Remember, resistivity depends on two factors and resistance depends on three factors. Nature of the material, temperature, and geometry of the material. Geometry means what? Length, area, all those things. So resistivity they have asked the material. Student, as temperature increases, what happens to the resistance? Temperature increases, what happens to the resistance? Resistance value also increases. Teacher, as temperature increases, resistance value increases. The reason is charge of each electron increases. That is wrong. Number of collision. Yes, resistance means what? As the charge moves through the conductor, positive charge will be fixed in their locations when it be in collision with the positive charge. So heat will be produced in the form of resistance. So resistance will be produced in the form of heat. So what we can say that due to the collision is the answer. Number of collisions. Now material resistivity value they have given. More the resistivity, we can say it will act. It will not allow the current to pass through it. So what are the question? What is the question given? Then based on the resistivity value, identify the insulator. Insulator means what? Which will have more resistance. You have to find which will have more resistance. P value they have given. 10 to the power of minus 10 they have given. That is wrong. Very less value. 10 to the power of 2. R value. Q value. R value. 10 to the power of 13 maximum value. So R is our answer. The resistance of a metallic conductor. We have seen based on temperature what we have seen that as the temperature value increases, resistance value also increases, or resistance value increases, temperature value increases. So increases with increase in temperature. 47th question. 3 equivalent resistors. How many different combination we can make? 3 equivalent resistors. How many combination we can make? 3 means what? 1. This is our first combination, all in series. Second, we can say all in parallel. Okay. Third, we can say 1 series and 2 parallel. Fourth, we can say 2 parallel and 1 series. So 4 combination we can make. Here is that answer, option number D. Current is measured in what? Amperes. D, potential difference, voltage. C, resistance, ohm. B, okay, CdBA. Okay, sorry, DCBA, option number B is our answer. Symbols they have us, such lower class on what you are learning. Resistance symbol is this one. Lucky, this one. Fuse, S symbol. Rheostat, just now I said, an arrow mark we have to give, sorry. So I think I have told the answer. One resistance 1A, 1A, 2C, AC. AC is what? Option number 1 is the answer. Let's see the next question. Last question. Still there, but I will not be saying in this class. In this set A, this is our set A question. So 50 questions, otherwise you'll get bored if I see more questions. So resistance depends on what? Just now I said resistance depends on 3 factors. One is our nature of the material, temperature and geometry of the material, like length, area. And resistivity depends on 2 factors, nature and the temperature. We have our resistance. So temperature is correct, length is correct, area approximation. So what you can say, all of the above. So with this, listen, we have covered around 50 bits in set A of what? Electric current chapter. So those who have missed my metallurgy chapter, I have already covered 200 plus bits in the metallurgy chapter, and it is already uploaded in the channel, YouTube channel, MSS Study Cloud. So here also I'll be covering 200 plus bits in the electric current chapter. This is our set A question. So in the description part I have already given a WhatsApp group. If you are very much interested, then you can join in it, because once the notification is released, we'll be starting our Zoom class. There we'll be discussing all the concepts in the chapter. Along with that, we'll be having mini mock tests, we'll be having practice sheets, we'll be having grand tests, so many more out there. So thank you. This is Madhu Mahesh Raj signing off. Bye.